Hey friends, back again. Let's make a DIY plant pot holder. So this pot holder is going to be 24 inches square. I started off by cutting 4 pieces 24 inches long with 45-degree bevels on the end. And I'm going to be using the original super glue all-in-one heavy-duty adhesive plus sealant to put this together. And I want to thank them for sponsoring this build. And I will have a full cut list and all the links to all the products I used in this build in the description. So one thing I love about the original Super Glue's Total Tech all-in-one heavy-duty adhesive plus sealant is it dries in 2 hours and it fully cures in 24. So this is going to be an awesome product for those quick DIY projects. Now here you can easily use wood clamps if you have them. I just chose to use a couple 18 gauge nails to keep everything together. Now I'm going to run a small bead on the back. To install the backing, one thing I love is the grabbing power, and with that skin formation in 15 minutes, it really does a great job acting like its own clamp. Another thing I love is it's not a runny product over using wood glue. Wherever you put this material, it's going to stay, and I think that just comes really handy so you don't make a mess of things. So now it's time to add the inside design. I cut 10 pieces, 22.5 long by 1.5 inches wide. We're going to use 3/4 spacers to gap them. So let's get this thing going. Total Tech comes in 2 sizes. I'm using the 4.2 ounce tubes, but if you got a bigger project, they have the 9.8 ounce cartridges, and I would definitely recommend those for bigger projects. It doesn't matter if it's a small DIY or a big DIY project. I love when you cut all the pieces and everything fits like it's supposed to. I would love to hear in the comments where you think Total Tech can come in handy for your DIY projects. A little tip for using Total Tech is once you apply the product to the material, firmly press down into the piece that you're gluing to. And this will make sure everything spreads out and everything will just adhere nicely. So let's get this final piece down. I'm going to let this set for 24 hours, make sure everything dries, and we're going to sand it and paint it and move on to the pot holders. I am super excited how this turned out. This thing is totally customizable. You can do any kind of pattern. You can finish it with your favorite stain or your favorite paint. So this really is customizable. So now it's time to add the pots. For us, we went with herbs. We enjoy cooking in the Scott house, so having an herb pot holder is going to be amazing. But feel free to use anything. You can use flowers, cactuses, and anything you like. It's truly customizable. I want to thank the original Super Glue for sponsoring this video. It's always a joy to use Total Tech. But guys, if you like this video, I would love if you hit that like button. Maybe consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time. Please let me know in the comments your thoughts, and of course, stay classy.